Welcome to Heck, a friendly community. Wait a minute. Heck? Isn't it supposed to be censored?
I'm sorry, I'm sorry, but not sorry, because if I was sorry, I wouldn't do it no more. Welcome to Your charge for a fuck-ass amount of money is going right to the government pockets of John Sam Adams, the fucking fifth and third, and now you're gonna get kicked out your house. Mind you, I just put a Walmart or oh my god, so it's like, oh no. Some guy from India is about to call me and say, if you put money on the iTunes gift card, you can have the money back. Hey Zan, thank you for the redeem. Anything voice acting wise in a hot minute because I was sick with like a chest cold, like bronchitis or whatever. I don't know if it fully went on to bronchitis, but I had mucus all up in my chest and coughing. I still have like some residual cough, but it's not stressful at all. Like I cough and then I'm done, I'm over it or whatever. Cough. So I figured I can finally test to see. Sorry, I was cleaning my glasses. I'll make sure my glasses are red one. See if I can continue on with this game. I wrote notes down. Oh, I always write notes for this game, but I think I misplaced this note. Teaching nerd German stream. Oh. I'll have to remember. Let's see, let's bring this back to Guy Mormon. Let me make her smaller. Alright. Let's see what we can do with need some lemon in my, I really need to start it. But I hope everyone's had a nice evening. Sorry it was a bit late. I lost track of time and I really had to wash my hair. It was bothering me. And during the shower, I used this scalp scrub that I really, really love for my... Sorry, I'm breaking up the lemon and the lemon packets because sometimes it gets hard. But I have this scalp scrub that has these little bits of... I don't know if it's walnut. I don't know, but it's something like gently abrasive, but minty and fresh, and I love it. It really helps my scalp. It's great. Well, I guess when I was rinsing it out, it does have like a gel consistency to it before you like kind of lather it up on your scalp. And I guess some ran down my face, and all of a sudden I'm blinking and I'm feeling little beads of something in my eyes, and I'm like, oh no. Oh no. I know not to rub my eyes whenever something's in them. Your eyes will naturally, you know, water and kind of push things out. And then I'm in the shower so I can flush it out. But my inert instinct, or my inert urge, I wouldn't say instinct, is to like kind of rub and you know, mess with your eyes. Just get new eyes. Hey Diggs, hey Coffee, welcome in. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, okay, and I'm trying to flush out, and of course, as I'm flushing out the abrasive scalp scrub from my eyes, it's starting to lather a little bit, so the soapy part is activating, so now the burning is starting. And I'm like, oh my god. And, you know, I've gotten soap in my eyes before, I've gotten shampoo in my eyes before. It hurts a little bit, and then you kind of move on. But since this has a gel consistency, and it takes a bit for it to lather, it just was prolonged. But finally I got it to where it wasn't burning anymore, and when I wasn't kind of like squinting my eyes, it was prolonged. But finally I got it to where voice, because for some reason pressing this started the thing or whatever. Anyway, so it's one of those things where like it finally stopped burning. I finally felt okay, and I went on with washing my hair, shower, everything. But I guess when I dried my eyes, I had residual scrub on my fingers, on my hands, and the towel that I used to dry my eyes, after I shampooed and conditioned my hair and went to pat my eyes dry again, the process started all over again. Girly, why you showering with your eyes open? I mean, I had my back to the shower when I was like rinsing out my hair when it happened, so I guess some maybe just dripped down in my face. But yeah, I mean, what do you mean? Of course, you have to shower with your eyes open, or else it like a killer's gonna. I don't know, that probably sound more like a monkey than someone's trying to stab you. You're a little quieter than the game, just a little. Okay, let me see. The opening song is pretty loud, but let me check real quick. Let me boop, boop, boop. Okay, well, I mean, it should be... Oh, desktop audio is, like, super fucking loud. Why was it that loud? Jesus Christ. Okay, let's see if I... click stuff in the game. Yeah, that should be fine. Thank you for that. That killer sound, yeah, it was more like a... Killer monkeys are gonna get me in the shower if I don't shower with my eyes open. I sound like a minion. Minions are gonna get banana. I don't even... I've seen Minions like maybe 2 times. I don't even know which order or which all they were. Isn't there a new one? Didn't a new one come out? They're funny movies. Let them get me. I'm ready. You better not say... Right. Before you go see Pixie, right? She would have a seance, bring you back to this mortal coil, and then wring your neck. Like Homer Simpson. Alright. Ooh, that was refreshing. Oh my gosh, when your mother pays attention to that you like Pokemon and she gets you a Gengar cup that keeps your drinks cool, brother. Don't, like, I mean, it took her so many times. There are times where she went to GameStop and she saw the little, you know, like $1, $2, $3, $4 cards or whatever. And she bought me some, and she just remembered purple. So she got me, I can't even remember the Pokemon, but it had like some traces of purple on it. I think one of them was I always call it the Noibat, the fucking bat with the speakers in its ears or whatever. A Crobat, because that was round, fat, and purple, so that probably looked the most like Gengar. And she was like, it's not your favorite one, is it? And I was like, no, but these are nice cards, you know, whatever, thank you, you know, regardless, even if they were like shit cards, you know, to my mom. Well, so today was the first time she brought me back something that was just on the money, a Gengar cup. Like, she recognized, she was like, that's the Pokemon she likes, that one. And I was like, I love it. Anyway, shout out to moms. All right, so I didn't need to do this. I was just testing the sound to see how far it came up on the thing. All right, so oh my god, we did so much. Like I said, I had notes of some kind. Fuck all. Let's see if some of these are oh, these are all German notes. God damn it. This one. Do it. This one in. Yeah, I don't know. I know that I think I completed some things. Oh my god, this game is so bad if you don't remember notes, brother. Oh my god. Okay. I know I had to redo certain floors and do certain things, obviously. Let me check the sound now now that the music's playing. That seems fair, audio wise. Alright, yeah, I can't find my notes. I deeply I bow down my face to the ground, Japanese style. I don't know what the fuck we were doing. I do know that I had to do, oh, I have to go to the king. I have to go to the king, and I have to ask him some fuck all question. I don't remember the question. The question was, what does he remember? Or what is it that he wanted to say? Or what he remembered or something. I don't know, but at least we have that. I do know I have to go to the king. I want to say I can just teleport straight to the king. Because I have to just ask him that question and either beat him or die or something. So we're not going to go through the huss and fuss of talking to everyone, getting the extra whatchamacallit, spells and stuff that we have. And yeah. I'm not, what is it, shift? Let's get through. Wait, how come I can't? Hello? Oh, I have to, and it's not a mouse game, sorry. Shift or what? I can't skip this? What? Oh, there it is. There's this shift. I was about to freak out. Alright. Let me talk to Loop just in case. But like I said, I'm pretty sure. Let me get this. Because these buffs do stay. If I talk to the Change God, the buff that I get does stay on. Let's do speed. Oh my god, my eyes. I'm so glad I have a hydrocolored spray. Because my eyes feel so much better after it. Jesus Christ, that was horrible. Oh my god! I just realized the Change God looks like a fucking beast. It's never had a face before. Am I tripping? It used to just be a black screen. Now it looks like a pained creature. What the fuck? I don't comment on that? Hello? Okay, I hate when characters. In fact, its face was just 2 horizontal lines for eyes. I don't even remember that, but I believe you. I hate when characters don't acknowledge things like that, but whatever. I mean, it is what it is. All right, we have to get him to fuck off. Yep. Go on. And let's talk to Loop. Loop will, I want to say, remind us. All right. Get my little spray here. Apologies if the voices are a little rusty or not, because, like I said, getting over. But whatever. Aw, I can't stay mad at you, you little cutie. Look at you, Stardust. So stupid, so lost, so willing to stab themselves for things to go slightly quicker. Just so you know, being forced to tell you how to kill yourself, not the best way for me to spend my day. Why do you care? Why do you care? Yeah, I wonder too. Anyway, how can I help you on this wonderful new loop? Anything? Alright, what should I do next? You're doing so many different things. What do you need help with? I need a refresher. A refresher? Sure! The king has frozen almost the entire... Why know this? Whatever, let me just read. You've beat him before. In fact, you'll keep beating him, of course. You've always decided that he's misunderstood or whatever. So you've started talking to him to know more about him. To freeze people in time, he's using something called timecraft. It's not something simple to do like rockcraft or scissors craft, but a craft much more complicated and rare. Last time you were trying to get a star crest back up to floor 3 to get access to the observation. I did that. I went ahead and did all that, and the last bit of information was that we need to talk to the king because we found out something that we wanted to ask him. I don't remember the question, but that is the agenda, that is the goal. But I just want to make sure and talk to Loop and see if they add anything new, but so far not. But it's what allowed him to freeze the entire country in time. In fact, it might be the same power you're using to be able to loop back in time. But timecraft has long been hypothesized to be impossible to control, since it'd probably kill anyone trying to use it. And yet, both you and the king are fine. How? He's saying he's able to use timecraft thanks to the universe. The universe. Stars. Things that are familiar to you, but completely unknown to your friends for some reason. That's another thing. Like, we literally had to teach all of them what stars were. And then we found out that their world is literally black and white. Like, somehow they know about colors enough to put them in their history books to teach about them. Excuse me, but not enough to know them themselves. So their forefathers knew what colors were. Their forefathers knew what stars were. I can't remember how old Odile is, but she's the oldest character within our circle that we know of. There's even older ones that, you know, like the granny that sits on the hill. But at least within our characters that we've spoken to, even Odile doesn't know about this. I want to say the old lady talked about the stars. She's like 50 or 60. So at least for 60 some odd years, people have known about stars. At least 60 years to now, right? Say at least up to 60 years back. I want to say the old lady talks about the stars. I'm going to talk to her again before we go on. Maybe I know she talks about the castle, but maybe I'm misremembering, but we'll see. He's also from someplace other than Vagard, and I I still hold on to the theory that me and the king are the same person. That maybe there's some unrequited love. I would hate for that to be the bare bones of the reason of him becoming the king, that it's just on one person. If it was deeper, his relationship with all the characters, like he misstepped with all of them, maybe the time he let them, I don't know. But he says he doesn't want it to end before he had something to say. And the only two characters that have things unsaid between them are him and Isabeau. Now, if that's the case, and that's the case, then that's the reason why he becomes this distorted king. And he wants to keep everyone perfect the way that they are, I guess now, because we did have other nice moments with our friends, not just Isabeau. So, I don't know. But that's still my theory. And there's this continent that was above map-wise, obviously, above ours on the map, that seems to have disappeared. But our characters know enough that they remember the continent being there. But they can't speak it, they can't say its name. When we tried to mention something of our past, things literally rewound and it got erased. And then when we had the conversation again, we didn't mention it. So I also have a theory that we are from that continent, and so is the king. Ergo, us also being the king. Hey Gucci, how you doing? This is Gucci's first chat, and you're so stupid. Hey Gucci, welcome in. I feel bad that the last time we played The Walk, like, you came in and said something too, and I missed that as well. I really apologize because I was going back and making clips and things like that, and I was like, oh, I missed you coming in and saying hi. I apologize. But yeah, so I think the king and I are from the same continent, but also and the king's armor is covered in stars. You can recognize them as stars, but you can't remember anything about them, can you? The names of constellations escape you. Every day, names escape you. Your childhood escapes you. You can't remember anything. And the king keeps asking you if you remember. But you know, don't you? You'll never remember anything. No one ever will. Let's just see, what should I do now? Because I want to say they're gonna say, battered dishes. Stars, your memories. The fact that the king, every single time you face him, asks you if you can remember. What does he want you to remember? You know already, but you have to go and ask him. Alright, so I was right. That's our refresher. We have to go ask the king, what does he want me to flip and remember? Nothing. Alright. We will teleport to the king. We'll just go directly there because we're gonna fight him, and then all we need to know is the question. I'm gonna talk to that old lady first before we get there. This thing is nasty. I can't. Anyway. See what this old lady gotta say.
Hello, young lad. Sit down next to me. You can sit on benches and tools by walking into them. Yes, I know. Just walk into them. Very intuitive.
Didn't she say something? Yeah. Maybe I'm wrong. I know she don't talk about the stars, but...
Horrifying, isn't it? Our beautiful house of change warped into such a terrible shape. The king waits inside, waits for something. I typed too fast, clicked too fast, sorry. I shall pray for your victory tomorrow. Okay, that's all she fucking talks about. She doesn't talk about the stars, so never mind. She just looks up at them. I mean, they can see stars, right? Am I tripping? Those are freaking... Whatever. Maybe they only showed up when the king showed up. I don't know. Maybe,
he erased our memories and to some degree. All right, let's save and let's use the banana peel to teleport. I think I'm gonna stop taking my medicine. You know, the liver and all that. Like, it's actually better. It's the sugar free. Like, it's safe for people with like high blood pressure, diabetes, everything, and it has no dyes and stuff. But still a lot better. I feel like I like go to bed with that right now. All right, let's commit Slewer Slide with the banana peel. All right, let's teleport to the king. 20. Ooh! Wait, do I have 85 or just 5? Oh! Oh, wait. I guess I have 85. Oh, damn. Okay. Dang, I must have been doing something. I had 85. Okay. Looping back resets your wounds, but your neck still hurts. Alright. Let's save. This coming Friday, Gucci, are you gonna be doing peak? Back from advertisements. Why Twitch act like I want a job? Piscitty. Did you hear what I said about apologizing that I missed your chat when we were doing the big walk? That I missed greeting you? I said I felt bad and I was apologizing because I was like, damn, I missed it again. I was going back and getting Twitch stuff. Hey, Queen Char, welcome in, welcome in. Y'all give Queen Char a follow. She's a sweetie, beautiful, badooty, badooty. Alright. But yeah, so it's one of those things where oh, I was about to say, who the hell is that? Sorry. Anyway, I got distracted. The fuck? Why can't I close this? What the oh my god, hold on. Gotta move my browser. There we go. Full screen apology, please. I heard I was just playing. Don't apologize to me. I'm being dry. Oh, I don't care. Like I said, it's fine. It's fine. Anyway. Are you playing Peak on Friday? Because I don't think you've done the new biome, have you? Now everyone think I'm sensitive. You did that to yourself. All I did was say sorry for missing your chat on Friday. That was it. You did it to your damn self. Anyway, go on. Save progress. Alright, let's continue on. Let's fight the king. Let's get our answers, maybe? I doubt it. We're gonna do another loop and another thing. I feel like I'm not even like... I wish I knew... Does it tell me what chapter I'm in? It's just pockets. It doesn't tell me. I wish I knew how many chapters I have left of this. Ooh, when I beat this game, it will be a celebration. We've got only 2 more episodes left of Danganronpa, and I will be starting Danganronpa V3. And I might also play Persona 5 at the same time. Like cycling out. I think those are my two next games. I've never played a Persona game in my life. But Kenny thought that was one that, like, she asked me some questions and I had no idea like what they were related to, and she goes, okay, Persona 5 should be your first one. Right, yeah, I've got to watch the yeah, you've got to catch up. Because I think we watched like 4 episodes. I don't even remember, because I know we were close to the end, obviously. But we were close to the end. Let's see. I don't know if I'll cycle 3 games. I think those 2 are enough. Danganronpa is a whole thing in itself. I might have to dedicate 2 days to Dangan and then 2 days to Persona. Hold on. Yeah. Well, no. Because on Fridays we do collab. If anything, maybe I'll stream early on Fridays and then do the collaboration later in the evening. So I can get Persona, so I can stream some Persona or something. I don't know. We'll see. Or I'll still just do 2 days for Dangan and 1 day for Persona. I don't know. We'll see. Didn't you say 2 episodes? There are 2 episodes left. I said we watched 4 episodes and now there's 2 left. So next Friday, I want to say Kenny's busy. Maybe we can squeeze in like the weekend or something. I don't know. I'll ask Kenny if there's another day that we can stream, but most of the time people were like busy throughout the week. Like I know Nerd is busy on the weekends. Like that's time she prioritizes with family or Canty and stuff. I prioritize my peace, my partner and my family and all this stuff on the weekend. And on Mondays is pretty much like just a me day where I get stuff done for the week. Whether that be, you know, it's art, whatever. But yeah, so we'll see if we can squeeze it in outside of Monday. But if not, then we gotta wait 1 more week and we'll start. I can start Persona 5 already though before that. Because I don't know when I'm gonna finish this game, to be honest. I don't know how long it is. I probably would have already beat it. If I played this by myself, not on stream, I probably would have already been done with this game because it seems like a game that I would have like binged, like, okay, I gotta do this. We'll see. Alright. Let me ask him this. You remember? Remember what? Oh, it seems you're not. What? Oh, maybe it's in the middle of the fight that we ask the question? I love this music though. This is my favorite song in the whole game. Get ready, everyone! Oh shit, you're the fastest now? He's rock, I want to say. I'll go ahead and make it your turn. We're gonna do the I want to say he's paper. Ooh, what's this? For 3 turns, an ally regenerates 10% of HP. Oh, an ally. Let's make all of this faster first. That should be the main. And we'll go ahead and do paper 3. No, paper alpha beta 1. I don't think we have the bomb this time because I forgot to teleport with the idea of the bomb, but whatever. Let's go ahead and do more buffs. Or a debuff, I guess this. Do love that move because I get 2 jackpot points on the side instead of just one. Ugh, goated move. Whatever. We survived it. Everyone okay?
Oh, you're still here. Good. Let us fight to the death then.
Sure, whatever. That was a good one. Hell yeah. I think what I'll do is should have like a bunch of that for you, and we'll do one for ourselves. Yeah, no. Oh, wait, it said an ally. But that's everybody. Okay. Go ahead. Who am I? Let's heal ourselves. Alrighty. Back to fighting. I should strengthen one ally's resistance. Give it to her. You used it on the wrong one, you idiot. She's resistant to that, stupid. Anyway. Wait. I just realized the king is, well, people can change their type, so I want to think, because we're not rock. That's the one discrepancy, is that we're not rock, but Isabeau is rock. It could be Isabeau. The hair doesn't really make sense. The hair is very much akin to Siffrin, but you never know. We'll see. Hell yeah. Those are not. When do we ask the question? Nah. Let's make the king slower. Oh, ask! Oh my god, this whole time, brother. What should I remember? Every single time you face him, he asks if you remember. There's something he thinks you should know. There's something he thinks you should know. Should remember. But does it really matter, Siffrin? He could just be trying to confuse you.
Yeah! Speaking in riddles to Fred. Stop trying to confuse him! He hasn't forgotten anything.
But you have, haven't you? You try not to think about it, but... What have I forgotten?
Forgotten? Oh, bright one, why? Why would you ask? Don't you know at this point what you've forgotten?
Right. Don't you know at this point what you've forgotten?
Haven't you always known? Can't you see the hole it has left behind, if not what used to fill it? Don't you feel it? Its absence.
What the crab is he?
All of it! You've forgotten it all, bright one! They all have. We all have. No one can say it. No one can even remember it. It escapes us. It will keep escaping us. Oh, why don't you remember? I can tell. Everything from your accent to the way you use craft to the stitching on your cloak and to those pins. You should remember. You and I, of all people standing here, should remember.
Maybe he's just the king of... Maybe I'm not... Maybe Siffrin isn't the king. In another theory I'm thinking of now, maybe he's literally the king of the continent that disappeared, and he doesn't know why it disappeared. And so when he traveled to this place, he thought, well, if I freeze this place in time, it won't ever disappear like my home or something. I don't know. Just another theory, I guess, but I don't know. We're just theory crafting.
Right one, please, please. Just remember it. Say it. Make it real, please. If you can remember, then maybe.
What is happening? Is he okay? Something we've all forgotten. I haven't forgotten anything, stupid.
Sif? Something you've forgotten. Something everyone has, even if they don't pay attention to it. The hole it is left behind. Yeah, like they reason their hair is the same color is because they're from the same kingdom. Yeah, the star situation, yeah, they could just be related kingdom-wise. But if the king can remember, why doesn't he just say it? Unless he's just that adamant about, like, no, you have to say it. It can't just be me. Something bigger than just the stars. What you're trying to remember doesn't exist anymore, but someone might still have written proof it existed, haven't they? Now we gotta go back to the library in the... Oh god, it was one of the libraries where they talked about the continent that disappeared. I can see it in my head, but I don't remember what floor it's on, but now we know this is the next clue where we gotta go. That's the king. Oh, we got 2 questions this time. Oh, I wonder if maybe these are from other bits of information we found out and didn't come fight the king.
Oh, quite honestly, just happened.
It just happened? How?
After I fully accepted the power at my disposal, I found myself like this, towering over everyone. But I do not mind. I can see very far in this body. I can even see.
You can even see that my continent is gone. Yep. He was triggered by that. The king looks straight at you.
What about you, bright one? Where are you from?
Lynch. Oh shit. You do not answer. Do not answer. You hear the king laugh. Damn, yeah, we're from the same place. Once again, whether we are the king and there's some weird time travel stuff, or he's literally just the king from where we're from. Alright, so we have some clues to go off now. I really don't care if I win, I have to go through the whole... If I lose, I can just go back. It's not in my heart to lose. Okay. Let us Actually, no. Let me take a broth. Oh yeah, we're fighting the tears. I forgot. The tears, I think. The tears, I don't think have an attribute. Yeah, no. I get better when Bonnie heals us. Ooh. Do I have the bomb? I'll check. I highly doubt. Oh shit. Can I really use my dagger like right now? We got our answers, we're leaving. Exactly, you saved yourself some time. Perfect. Alright, let's go back. I'm glad it doesn't cost us anything to go back to Dormont. It felt like stabbing raw meat. Again and again. Back to it. Excuse me while I cough real quick. Alrighty. So, let's save. Now I just gotta find, or remember, library. We will go to the library here and see. I highly doubt it. But we'll just stop by this library first. Different. Alright. Oh. Yeah, it just has lines now. Oh, good. That's crazy. Let's boost our protection. Let's get our defense up this time. Let's go around. Alright. Let's go back to the library. Just to speak to him. Welcome to the library. Well, our selection is kind of lacking. Alright, this is nothing new. Nope. Alright, so that gave us Jack Diddley Squat. So we have to... I almost feel like... I don't care to get everyone's powers back until I know it's like the last bit of fighting the king. There's no point. Let me see what level the library's on, because that's the one thing is I don't... Oh my god! Sorry, my YouTube was loud as fuck. I hate when I have a YouTube video playing when I close my phone. Let's see. So I make key location, blah, 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 located on the second floor. Talk to the library institutions. No. Go to the second floor of the castle and interact with the hidden switch. Yeah, there's a hidden switch, which I think are... Yeah, this is the area where we talked about our childhood. Like, we tried to talk about our mother, or our parents specifically, or specifically, if that's even a word. I just made it up, maybe. And our eyes got really big and it was like, and it like erased that we just did it, and we were like, whoa, what's this weird taste in our mouth type shit, like burnt toast type shit. And then the next time I went there, we didn't have the same conversation. So someone or something is manipulating our ability to even recollect where we came from. Which, oh fuck. Let me do that. Alright. Let's see. Oh fuck. Fine. Yeah, this shit's strong in here because I just went. What do you rock? Can Alright. Fuck off. There's a monkey on the car. Fuck off. Ah, fuck. God damn it. Oh. Back over here. And go. Ah, fuck. I fucked up. Look over here. And I don't know if it's this way or the other way, but we shall find. Walk. Ah, I knew that was gonna happen. Goddamn! Why you just attacking her? Shit! Fuck. What do you rock? I said kill and blow. Good job. Shut up. Right, this isn't the library. Gotta go further. Whereas I didn't attract it. We read this on the wall, I think. This one. No, this note on the wall. I don't think I can get that space. Even with walking. So, it's not meant to be read. Let's go. Another door that I need to figure out how to get to. Well, this one might be... Okay, this isn't... And I don't think it's the storage one. I'll try? I don't think it's the storage one. Alright. So, that's another mystery. We don't have... Noiny. Oh. Oh well. That's fine. Ugh, my favorite one that I hate. I don't have patience, so I'm sorry. I've got answers. Or, yeah, I've got answers to one. What am I saying? Beware of rock. Okay. Alright. Oh. Alright. So the library is on the other side of the academy or whatever the fuck. Oh. If you attack her, I swear to God, I was about to say. Your paper, so get fucked. Damn, I have no spells. Oh wait, please, oh wait, do I have the... Do I have the extra thing where I get extra points? Fuck. Ugh. There we go. That's another part to the story, which, I mean, I don't know if the developer wanted this to be like an intentional thought, or it just happens to coincide well with the story. But me being like, I don't care about getting their powers or their levels up or anything like that before, like, I'm just trying to get the answers. And now Sifrin having to bear the load of all the battles because he's still the strongest, or yeah, because he doesn't lose any experience whatsoever. Like, he doesn't lose any of his spells, and he doesn't lose any of his level. And so it's just kind of like boom, boom, boom. Like, it's just like rocking through the shit like crazy. I just feel like that that adds to the lore. Like, oh, the burden. I know. They always want to hit her. Fuck. Wait, hold on. I have left. Next of the regenerative would bond or happen already. Eh? Weird. I should have been seeing me. Alright, here we go. Eh? Alright, sorry, it was things that it. Alright. What? What in the gems? Secret passage! But how did you? I just touched it and it opened. That's so weird. Was it here all this time? You go ahead. Nino. Oh. Whatever, brother. More points. Oh, god damn! Oh, you stupid bitch. God damn, I haven't had to revive anybody in a hot minute. Drink the revives again. Yep. Drink it. Gotta craft. I feel like, oh, maybe it's just in my head. But I feel like they're just attacking her. Okay, they're attacking another thing. Goddamn. Why is she the weakest one? Jesus. Ooh, Bonnie did it twice. Nice, Bunny. Nice. One enemy. Who's my Ale? This one. Are you? Rock. Alright. Yes, this book. A pile of lists of checked out books. Odala's looking intently at the list. It's not this one. I guess it's just any of these? Craft skills? Maybe we need to go to the regular library. Interesting. It's in a language I cannot read. And there's a big tree on the cover, just like the tree Loop sits in and talks to me. It has a big sparkly tree on the cover. Just looking at the title is giving you a headache. Interesting. But okay. Alright. I know this is the area. Maybe it's a... Maybe it was that secret room. Okay, I remember colors. I went through this. I guess it's in the regular library? I went through all this bullshit. Let's see, let's check this one out. Oh! What? It just erased the book. Who did that? This book. That was a very weak boo, Isabeau. Yeah, I'm a spooky prankster. The fuck? No, I didn't need to do that. The fuck? Oh. Okay. I didn't know that was a souvenir crumple poem. Let's see. Steppy, steppy cooking. Running from your problems. Alright, not these. What about this one? So, the House of Change is the name of the belief. Read that one already. No new. Oh, this one looks fairly recent. We could read a little bit, like a tiny bit. Oh, we've been through this already. I'm getting a fast forward thing, but we'll see. We do not have time, is what I would usually say, but I'd also love to think about boring, mundane, everyday problems for a bit. Dear Diary, save us from thinking about our problems. Val, pick a page. One page, and then we're going. I'm reading again? Okay, Everyone huddles around her. Mirabelle takes a deep breath and opens it straight in the middle. Okay. Mom told me to clean my room today. I hate cleaning my room. My room isn't even dirty. Why doesn't she understand? Ugh. Also, Dad noticed no one can say the name of the island. This is what we were talking about. This island. Also, Dad noticed no one can say the name of the island north of here anymore. I tried to say it yesterday, and I got like the weirdest headache for hours. I tricked my friends into saying it tomorrow. The rest is just doodles of a little girl laughing uproariously. Ah, the island north of Agard. I remember when it happened. Well, remember isn't the right word, is it? We all just know something happened. An entire stretch of land disappearing from people's minds doesn't happen often, does it?
I think my village was really close to it. My sister said it was all everyone could talk about for weeks. That's so frightening. I'm glad that whatever happened, she didn't get caught up in it. Oh, yeah. Still, that country's name. What's the name again?
Oh, I think it was something like.
Don't say it!
Grub!
You open your mouth. No sound comes out. The name of this country. Try to remember. Remember. Only silence answers you. Is this the king wanted you to remember? Just remember it. Say it. Make it real. You can't say it. Don't even want to try. Return to Isabeau.
Can you try and say it anyway? But why? It's just gonna give me a headache.
Isabeau looks at you. Something about your expression makes him reconsider.
Well, sure, Sif. I'll say it.
Why can anyone try to write it down? Or is thinking about it going to be bad for the noggin anyway either?
That country's name was... You know, I had it before, but now that I'm actively trying to remember it, nothing comes to mind.
Is that so? You're done, I know it. It's... But... Wait. Huh? What?
Can't remember it either, yeah. When you asked me, answering you felt automatic. Like if you asked me what 1 + 1 makes. But trying to remember it now is more like...
Like calculating 72 times 89.
Nah, that's 6,408. I have a brain and I know how to use it.
What?
Isabeau. Nah, it felt more like asking me to remember my first steps. How can I remember that? I can't remember that. How can you expect me to remember that?
What a terrible analogy. But I can't seem to remember it either. When we were talking, or either, I guess, I think, America, I don't know, do they say either in the UK? I think they only say either. I don't know, whatever. When we were talking about it, I could think it clearly, but trying to remember it now, let alone say it. I can't remember the country itself either. I just remember it was an island north of a god. And it had a different belief than the change belief, didn't it? Something about the sky? Ooh. I wonder if the king maybe comes from the sky as well. I mean, maybe they're a god of some kind. I don't know. Probably just the king, but yeah, clearly we've connected these dots. You know, universe. That's right, the universe. Oh yeah, like stars and stuff. We also know that people could remember that country clearly before. And... oh, my head is killing me. And we know that trying to remember stuff makes our brains hurt. Let's stop here. It'd be bad to fight the king with a raging migraine.
Yeah. Sorry we couldn't say it, Sif.
You don't respond. Stars. So the king is from that country as well. Country no one can remember. Your country. The country you were born in, raised in, spent your entire childhood in. And yet, even now, thinking about it, what it may have looked like, you can't even imagine it. For a long time now, you haven't been able to remember anything about it. You forget it even exists half the time. Anything linked to that country has just stopped existing for you. Your childhood, your parents, life, your language, culture, faith,
Stars, constellations, universe. It's all gone, forgotten. King. He was from there. You're sure of it. Then something happened, and the country disappeared without a trace. Unable to be remembered by anyone. No one can remember what made everyone forget about its very existence. But something must have, right? But that happened. If he's so attached to it, he asks you if you remember it every single time you see him. If he's so attached to that country, why would he be so obsessed with Vaugarde then? Why would he decide to freeze it on? Because he doesn't want... He came to Vaugarde probably... Like, well, I mean, his whole world disappeared for some reason. We don't know yet. And he comes to this other place, and he's just like, it's nice here. The people are nice here. I like it here. What if the same thing happens? What if Vaugarde just ups and poofs? So let me freeze it in time. Whether he had that magic from before, I don't know. I wonder if he had that magic and it ended up destroying everybody else in the kingdom or something. I don't know. I'm also curious as to what the head housemaiden, why she keeps saying something is rotten. It makes me start to wonder if, I don't know, that might be a stretch, if the housemaiden is even a good person. If something's off, or because the Change God's face was a little, Oh, also, speaking of the Change God's face, I find it interesting that out of all the things frozen in time, that the Change God statues are fucked up. It makes me feel like the king went through there first. Like, as he was, I guess you could say, conquering the place or something. That he, destroyed all the statues, or had maybe follower. He seems to be lonely, but maybe he destroyed all the statues, because if the Change God is all about change, I wonder if either the Change God actually did something bad, or he read up on the Change God when he landed in this place and he blames, like, oh, well, that's change or something. I don't know. We're just, like I said, just theory crafting, but interesting. You can't figure it out quite yet, but there must be something somewhere. Something that's similar to his goal. Shoot. What would be the next? Alright, let's think. Something similar to his goal? His goal is to keep everything as it is? Something similar? Like, oh... Ooh. You were there all along, but still you were... Oh, you love and hate this poem in equal measure. Interesting. Alright. I guess let's go back to Luke? I don't think fighting... I'll fight a couple of monsters here just to, get some more bullets, but... And then I know it's only been an hour. It's probably going to be a short stream. My voice is getting a little tired coming back to this. And I'm a little tired myself, but we'll see. I'll go as long as I can. I want to at least try to figure out what this next, step is going to be, because I can't think... Thank you, Zan. I can't think, where have we heard anything or seen anything of what the hell Sifrin just said. Like, there must be a place. What? I don't know. I don't know if Loop will give me answers, but we'll see. Let me move this water cup because the straw is making me go cross-eyed in front. Nice. Dang, but the healing's only half now. So, used to almost get us a full bar at bill of health. What do you rock? Oh, then it's just the basic. And I also had to get up very early today for an appointment, so working on a lot less sleep than I usually get. Where could it... Wish there was a transcript mode in this game. So I can read, like, to reread, like, what I just read. What did he say? He said, if only there's a way... What? To go back to something that's still the way it was or something? What the hell did he say? I don't remember what he said. What I said. I read it out loud. I just know it confused me. That's all I remember. Paper. Nice. I don't think I can use potions. Can't you rewind the VOD? No. Oh, well. I can't. Let me see. Alright, let me see. Let me see. Alright, I can rewind the VOD. Why does he decide to freeze it all in time? I went on a yap sesh. Wait. What? Wait. That's the why did he decide to freeze all in time part. Where's that other part? Oh, and then something happened and the country disappeared without a trace, unable to remember why. No one can remember what made everyone forget about its very existence. But something must have... Wait, oh shit, that part. Something happened and the country disappeared without a trace. Unable to be remembered by anyone. Oh, I wonder if the old lady remembers. No one can remember what made everyone forget about its very existence. But something must have. Not who, which is weird. Let me write this down because in case I forget like what trail we're on. Let me see. those notes here already. Please. Alright. Writing down a note. Oh. Right as we get another lead, then it's back to square one mystery. Well, I guess not square one, but everyone. I could take a screenshot, but I'm a firm believer, and I think it's also a scientific fact, that you remember things better when you write them down. But something, that's what trips me up, but something must have? Is it the change god? But something must have. Not someone, something. Put a little star. Memory of village. I'll just say village. Whatever, I know what I'm talking about. Yeah. Oh, thank you for the suggestion, Zan. Of right to the rewind the bot. Alright, let's go back to it. Alright. Alright, so let's finish killing this little fuck here. Something must remember. Something must remember? And funnily enough, the only Change God statue that's still intact is the one that Mirabelle drew on, which starting to raise this into. Oh, I was just saying thank you for reminding me that I can rewind VOD. I'm trying to think. But something could remember. Something could remember. The only thing I can think of is the Change God, because that's a something. But there's only 2 intact change gods we can sort of interact with. One being the one in Dormont, and the other one, well, we only interacted one time when we had a like cutscene with it, but it was Mirabelle's change god. I don't know, there's not enough clues to be like, oh, that's what we should do. But we'll see. Wait. Let's heal you. Oh, my eyes are still bothering me. Not like burning or hurting, but I can tell they're healing from the fucking trauma they went through. That was horrible. That's the first time in a long ass time I was like freaked out about like something being in my eye. Craft scissors. Oh. Alright. Something must. Something. I mean, we can definitely talk to Loop. Let's, I wonder if we can call Loop. Gotta quit. Yeah. You make a secret hand sign and think about talking to Loop. You close your eyes. Hello, Loop speaking. Thank you for calling. How may I help you? Oh, let's see. Ooh, Mirabelle statue. That's a good, funny, because I was like just talking about that one. Huh? Oh, the Change God statue where you get the key knife? I didn't know your housemaid made it. Explains why it looks so bad. It's true, sadly. I don't know much about the change belief, but maybe you looked at a bunch of statues in the house. You might learn something about them. I will go through and look at every single one. I'll start with this floor first. Alright, I think I already had that idea at one point. Still trying to sharpen that key knife, huh? Using the sharpening stone you found. I'm sorry, that went by so fast. But when you tried, your party said you were doing it differently that you usually do. What do they mean? They said you usually mumble something when you sharpen your dagger or carve wood. They might remember how you usually do things if they saw wood carving tools, wouldn't they? We clicked on that and nothing happened. I wonder where you can find some. We literally just clicked on some. Maybe because I didn't have the key knife. Whatever. Yeah. Yeah. Your fighter. He was about to tell you without being interrupted and you had to ruin it yourself. How nice of him to stop himself from saying it because you looked upset. You just really wanted him to tell you. Even though you know. Because you know what he wants to tell you, don't you? You can be dense sometimes, but you're not that dense. Oh, you're so angry. I can see it in your face. Who are you angry at? Me? But I'm just telling the truth, Stardust. And laughing about it. Because it's just too funny, Stardust. Blinding tragedy, and there's nothing you can do to change it. Ah! You want to stop talking about this. Alright, so we went to those. I'll click Mirror has a fan just because it's lightened up. She does. That stylish woman in Dormont, right? You should tell your housemaiden. It'll make her happy. I already did that. Nothing happened unless I'm just not doing it right. Alright, let's see. What should I do next? You're doing so many different things. What do you need help with? So the king is from that country. The country no one can remember. The way he asks you if you remember every time you meet him. The way he talks about the... God damn it, I keep heavy fingering the enter. I'm sorry. Ugh, I never knew before. Never would have guessed. But then... Why is he so focused on Vaugarde? Exactly! Why freeze Vaugarde in time specifically? We know he appeared in Vaugarde in his adulthood. In the city of Corbeau, right? It's a nice place to live. And he must have stayed long enough to have to put some... Wait. He must have stayed long enough to have put some roots down. Said earlier. He thought Vaugarde was perfect. Perfect! And yet he wanted to freeze it in time. Freezing something perfect in time. Somehow, it reminded me of something, but I've forgotten. You should look around for something similar to what he wants. Come to see me if you get stuck. I might have remembered what freezing something perfect in time is making me think of. Alright, so we gotta go back to the tree and talk to Luke. Alright, let's, let's go ahead and return. Let's hit one of these teardrop bad boys. Go on. At least we're still on a slight track. You wake up. You dreamt you were eating a rotten apple. Your stomach hurts already. Okay. I don't know why I save here when I go to the change god anyway. The Change God is back to how it normally looks. Once again, I don't know why our character didn't acknowledge that the Change God looked like it was a screaming, like, bobcat or something for a moment in the face, but fine. We did strength, we did speed, or we did protection, which is defense, and then we did speed. I'm gonna do another protection. Alright. Let's go to Loop and see what could be an Easter egg. I mean, it could be. I think it is just like the subtleness of like how Sifrin's icon is changing now when we do battle and everything, but alright, let's see. Hey, Stardust, how can I help you on this wonderful loop? Sure, what do you want to talk about? Oh, okay, well this is different. What's the difference between looping with a tear and looping because of my dagger? Is this the start of a joke? I don't want to hear any of your blinding jokes. No, I'm really asking. Shouldn't you already understand the difference? You suppose you do? Okay. Okay, not this part. Okay, where's the... So the king is from that country, the country that no one can remember. The way he asks if you remember every time you meet him. The way he talks about the stars, the universe. I never knew before. Never would have guessed. But then... Why is he so focused on Vigard? Exactly. Why freeze Vigard in time, specifically? You know he appeared in Vigard in his adulthood. In the city of Corbeau, right? It's a nice place to live. And he must have stayed long enough to have put down some roots. Wait a minute. Isn't Isabeau from Corbeau? Yeah, Isabeau's from Corbeau as well. Interesting. He said earlier, he thought Vigard was perfect. Perfect. And yet he wanted to freeze it in time. Freezing something perfect in time. Somehow it reminded me of something, but I forgot. You should look around for something similar to what he wants. Come to see me if you get stuck. I might have remembered. Yeah. I'm coming to you. Like, what do you mean? Think if there's anything in there. Yeah, none of this is new, which is why it has a fast forward thing on. But if I know I technically haven't gone out. Tried. But maybe I have to have a loop under my belt for the game to recognize, like, oh, you went out and did something. There's proof it existed, though. The diary in the library talks about it. You can't even say its name, though. Why would you? Even I. I wouldn't be able to say its name even if I tried. Yeah, so... Alright, so I'm not getting any new stuff. Oh. Yeah, no. Alright, so that wasn't helpful at all. But like I said, I'm very sleepy. Got up super early and been like literally on the go all day till I got home to shower and stuff. So, I'm gonna end it here, but we will continue tomorrow. I'll continue to play this the rest of the week until Friday. Friday, I got invited to play Peak with Black Hispanic and a couple of their friends. I don't know who else I know that will be playing, but that's our collaborative day. Maybe I'll stream this earlier before the collaboration. I don't know. We'll see. Till well, no, I'll know when I get there. But I'll continue to do this tomorrow and Thursday. Let's see. I just have to bring this over. Bigger screen. Oh, they're playing Resi. It's great. Let's see. Let's see. I remember this person. Onimusha is a really great game. Let's raid one of the wifeys. Oh, yeah. We'll raid one of the wifeys. Invalid username. Isn't that how you spell their name? Are they... Let's see if they have special characters where it's like, instead of eyes, it's like, unless I don't do the add thing. It's been a minute since I raided with that command. Let's see. I'm gonna just copy the name. But it's a game called Dreamcore Rabbit Hole. It looks really interesting. Let's try this again. If not, then I'll do it the old school way. Unless I don't do the @ Okay. Alright, that's what it was. Anyway, copy the googly eyes if you're subbed. Copy the dancing dinosaur if you're not. Thank you to the mods, Coffee and Sand. We will continue this tomorrow. I will have more sleep then. And, I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care of yourselves and good night.